She works with healthcare professionals, and she knows how to turn challenges into victories. She embraces life. She's a woman of determination. So I want you to give a nice, warm welcome to this Canadian resident, Lucie Légaré.
Woo! Hello, everyone. It's so nice to be here. I'm so grateful and happy to be here. I can't tell you enough. Do you have an idea how it feels up here? It's like, imagine your most favorite cartoon from Disney and put it with a big heart here going like boom, 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 boom. That's exactly how I feel right now. It's awesome. So once again, my name is Lucie Légaré. I'm the founder of C.H.A.N.G.E Pyramid Solutions, a personal empowerment company. You see, ladies and gentlemen, 24 years ago, I had a stroke that left me blind and unable to move and let alone dance. But today, I'm fully recovered. I can walk. I can see everyone in the crowd. Beautiful people. And not only am I fully recovered from my stroke with a renewed ability to walk and see again, I'm also a champion ballroom dancer in Latin dance. I have an MBA, over 20 years of experience in management. I have my own company. I'm writing a book. I have a beautiful 13-year-old daughter. I met my soulmate, Tim, and I traveled the world to learn, to teach, to grow, and I feel awesome. So I would like to challenge you, figuratively speaking, of course. Get out of your wheelchair, whatever that might be, and onto your dance floor. What is your dream, your burning desire? I have 3 outcomes for you today. The first one is I would like to share with you the tools that I use to fully recover from my stroke, which have a direct application for you in expanding your personal power and transforming your life. Second, I have some information for you on my book, Master Your Personal Everest. And I also have information for you on a 2-day workshop that I'm giving in mid-December in a World Award-winning spa. Let me tell you a little bit about what brought me to paralysis and blindness, because I suspect that many of you might be on the same path, but just don't know it yet. I chose a lifestyle that was sure to end in a crisis. So I realized that I was responsible for this. I was responsible for that stroke. I drove myself right into it because of that lifestyle. So watch out. And I realized that to uncover all the challenges, I really had to go seek inside and find the real me, the forces. So what I discovered along the way are 6 areas of focus, each with its own set of tools that brought me clarity and an opportunity to transform myself into a new and improved me. And these can work for you as well. My model of personal empowerment is called C.H.A.N.G.E Pyramid. C.H.A.N.G.E is an acronym, and it's energized under the energy of the pyramid, under the power of the pyramid. C stands for choose, H for heal, A for achieve, N for nurture, G for grow, and E for experience. To explain to you the tools that are inside the model, I would like, if I may, just take you back just for a few minutes. Take you back in '93. Is that okay with you? Just for a few minutes? Yeah? Okay. So we're in June '93. I'm paralyzed and blind in my hospital bed. And I'm not legally blonde, but I am legally blind. And the doctors are telling me I won't walk and I won't see again. That's when I decided to choose. I realized that choosing was the base of personal transformation, but it was also the foundation of this model. So I asked for help. I asked for help from my body, from my soul, from the divine, you name it. I asked them for help. I meditated, and I followed the instruction that I received from my intuition, from my body and the divine. I also took down time to reflect on my life and realized that, bang, I drove myself into it. I realized that we are responsible for our life. Just everything, the it, the good, the bad, the ugly. We can choose the hard way all we want, but we can also choose the easy way. It's all up to us. The thing here is to remember that we always have the choice. And I can hear some of you thinking, oh no, Lucie, I don't have the choice. I have to, blah, blah, blah. But you know what? We make our choices based on the perceived outcome. So what if we can have a choice on the outcome? And what if we can have an impact on this outcome? That changes everything. Heal. In those days, it was believed that the only cells in the body that did not regenerate somehow were the cells in the brain. So once the cells in the brain was dead, that was it. So what I did was starting to visualize healthy cells in the rest of my body going up to my brain to take the place of the dead cells and take their new function in my body. I was 100% certain it would work. I had no doubt at all. I was 100% certain it would work and it was possible. And it did. Today we know that we can burn new neural pathways in our brain and make fundamental changes at the cellular level and make miraculous results. Real change, lasting change, start from the inside out. As Drs. Joe Dispenza and Bruce Lipton say, we can signal our genes to change our future. In essence, that's pretty much what I did. We have everything inside to be able to achieve everything we want. Achieve. As as the author of Illusion, Richard Bach says, you are never given a dream without also being given the power to make it a reality. Wow. Everything is a possibility according to quantum physics. Even infinite version of ourselves standing in superposition, just waiting to be observed and actualized. So in other words, whatever dream you have, whatever vision you have of yourself, it is both possible and achievable just by virtue of having the dream in the first place, observing it unfold, and taking action, and often bold action, to make it to fruition. But it's possible. Here are a few dreamers that made their burning desire a reality. Napoleon Hill recounts in Think and Grow Rich how he helped his son that was born without ear how to hear. Roger Bannister wanted to run the 4-minute mile. Edmund Hillary and Tenzin Norgay wanted to scale Everest. Everybody was told, they were all told that it was impossible, but they did it. And now there's you and me. We have our dreams, our burning desires. People around us will tell us it's impossible, but so what? Let's do it. Let's go for it. Nurture. We need to realize that to heal and to feel good about ourselves, it means that we need to forgive. One of the things we need to do. Forgive ourselves and forgive others. And the forgive ourselves part is often the toughest part, I think. We also need to become more self-aware, to develop patience toward ourselves, and recognize that we need to nurture ourselves by being more compassionate, loving, and also listening to the limits of our bodies. Just as our DNA is the blueprint of our physical body, so too is our world and personality, the manifestation of our subtle body. It is often said that the true meaning of being selfish is self-care. Oops, sorry. Is self-care. It's also true that to be able to help others and to be of service to others, we need to have our own act together first, right? What are the challenges and issues that need to be brought to the conscious mind so we can live a more joyful life and move forward? That's part of self-aware. Grow. Growth is a choice. Everything in life is an opportunity to grow. The people we meet, the choices we make, the experiences we have, all an opportunity to grow. The challenge is, though, our ego doesn't like the change. It wants to protect its turf and stay comfortable and not deal with changes if it can. So that's quite the challenge. We are here on this planet to grow, to change, to help each other, and really to help the evolution of humanity altogether. At a deep and energetic level, according to David Hawkins, we are all interconnected into this grand and infinite electromagnetic attractor field that emanates at the frequency of love and that is most referred to as God, whatever the name for God is in your culture. It is this energy field that we access through meditation. Meditation allows us to take downtime to reflect and also to affect visualization and make changes at the cellular level. Experience. Every experience in our life is an opportunity. And if you take a good look at your life, I'm sure that, like me, you will see that they show up all the time. Junctures, choices that take you closer or further than the goal you want to obtain, but they're still opportunities. The universe is like, life is not a crapshoot. The universe is consciousness. We are that consciousness as well. So we need to tap into that consciousness and make it our own, embrace it together, and move forward. That said, our experiences in life reflect what Carl Jung and James Redfield called synchronicities. You know those moments where you meet the right person at the right time for exactly what you mean, like we have the chance to do today. Those are synchronicities. They work beautifully. The key here is to remain open and listen to what's happening right in front of our eyes and ears, and learn to read the sign, step out of our own way to make sure that we don't get that ego into play and that we don't get afraid of making those changes. Just remain open to the opportunities and look for the signs. So I want to challenge you. I want to ask you, what naysayers in your life are keeping you in a wheelchair and blindfolders on your eyes? The Change Pyramid model is the real thing for me. It's based on my own self-healing experience. It's based on my life, and I live it every day. My doctors taught that I would never walk or see again. They totally underestimated the power of self-healing, determination, and belief. Don't do the same mistake. Make sure you help your patients, your clients, your employees to know how important they are in their own well-being and their own healing, if that's the case. The power to choose is the foundation of personal transformation, like I said before, and it's also it's also the foundation of this model. Choosing for me also means balance in our life, knowing the difference between healthy and unhealthy choices and habits and making the higher choices. And then we have and express deep gratitude. Gratitude for our life, just as it has unfolded so far, and gratitude in the present, for the future we have already become. When I work with my clients, I help them, like we do an assessment, and I help them to create and articulate a set of positive affirmation tools so that they can manifest their dream and their reality they desire. So dare to dream the impossible dream. Master and identify and master your personal Everest. Get out of that wheelchair and onto your dance floor.
Lucie, thank you very much. Give her a round of applause. Thank you. There we go. Wasn't that awesome?